You know, there's something familiar about the lead actress in this movie. Where have I seen her before? Wait, she's Melissa Ross for The Big Bang Theory? The Bronze. Directed by Brian Buckley, starring Melissa Ross from The Big Bang Theory. This is a little film that just came out recently and got a wide release. It is about a gymnast from Amherst, Ohio named Hope, played by Melissa Ross, who competes in the Olympics. When she gets to the balance beam competition, she hurts her ankle very badly, but she decides to continue the competition despite her injury. She ends up with a bronze medal. And even though she wins third place, she embellishes in this fame that she gets from getting the bronze medal to the point that she becomes a despicable, spoiled brat. Despite the fact that her ankle heals, she's unable to compete because her spirit is hurt from only getting third place. So she's happy with being a bronze medalist and not trying again to become silver or gold. Her coach dies, and she inherits the gymnasium that she trained at. She becomes the new coach there, and there is this upcoming gymnast named Maggie, played by Haley Lou Richardson, that she has to coach. So she starts teaching Maggie everything she knows about being a gymnast, being her mentor. Unfortunately, she does this very badly. She starts feeding Maggie fattening foods, not training her very well because she doesn't want to lose the spotlight that she has in Amherst, Ohio, to this new upcoming gymnast, almost like the queen from Snow White not wanting to lose the praise of being the fairest of them all to Snow White herself, I guess. And she sabotages her so much that one of the things she does, she feeds Maggie this orange juice drink laced with marijuana. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe she did that. Now, when Maggie goes up to show off her gymnastic talents, she has to show off those talents to Hope's rival Lance, who is also Hope's ex-boyfriend, played by Sebastian Stan, a male gymnast who won silver and gold medals. Hope realizes that Maggie has to do better, that this has got to be more about Maggie than about keeping her own spotlight. She's got to learn how to share the spotlight and learn how to be a good coach, because damaging Maggie is going to hurt her as well. So she starts training Maggie better, she starts feeding Maggie better with better foods in order to keep her in shape. And Hope gets a love interest in this movie, played by Thomas Middleditch, Ben, who's a bit of a nerd, but a very likable guy. Hope and Ben have some pretty good chemistry together, but unfortunately, Hope throws this all away for a one-night stand with Lance. Spoiler. Even though Hope does become a bit of a likable person near the end of the film, really she doesn't seem to show that she has really learned anything from the experience, and she doesn't really show that any difference between what kind of person she was at the beginning of the film versus what she is at the end of the film. She's pretty much the exact same spoiled brat through the whole movie. And I don't really like this movie that much. Now, I think Melissa Ross is a terrific actress. She's great in The Big Bang Theory. I really like her character on that show. Her character is very sweet and shy and the typical kind of girl with glasses that you'd see on a show like that. That's a great character. This character that she plays was an entirely different character, a spoiled brat that I did not recognize coming from her. I didn't even realize it was Melissa Ross until I saw the credits, and I'm like, oh wow, that's Melissa Ross of The Big Bang Theory. I didn't realize that. Now, even though I thought that she played this part pretty well, this unlikable character, I just couldn't get invested in this character. I just couldn't find any way to root for Hope. I could root for Maggie because I really wanted her to win her competition and everything, but I really couldn't root for Hope. And that was one of the big problems of the movies, that the main character is so unlikable versus the secondary character who was a little bit more likable. Now, there were a lot of unlikable characters in this movie. Lance, Sebastian Stan's character is very unlikable. You know, he's supposed to be the antagonist of the film. There really wasn't much about him to make him a likable antagonist, really. The love interest for Hope, and I did like Gary Cole's character, Stan, who is Hope's father, that he was great in the film. But really, this movie wasn't all that good, and I really can't recommend this film. I'm gonna give this movie a D. Definitely do not see this movie. There are better films out there. Hopefully the Batman v Superman movie that's coming out is going to be good, and Deadpool's still out, Zootopia is still out, 10 Cloverfield Lane is still out. There are still great films out there. Don't bother with this film. And that's all I got to say for the bronze.